walks by the apartment door, the dog flips out. So she's been pretty good lately, but of course, it's finals night. I'm trying to do my best job possible, and that's the night that she's going to freak out and make a lot of noise.
That's funny.
All right, we're on Zelnaga Caverns. We have a TVT, and I'll go ahead and introduce the Blue Terran for Team Confederation. It's going to be Wugi. Is it Wugi or Wugi?
I think it's Wugi.
Wugi. Okay, that's what I thought.
Wugi. That's what I'm going with. And spawning in the top right hand side, the Terran player from England, also the caster extraordinaire. It is All Inspirations Stark. He was casting earlier this evening. If you were watching the third place match,
Doing
the
a great
emergency
job with
cast.
TP Ham.
Yeah.
And that's the thing about Stark, really. If you got to describe Stark with one word, it would be helpful or always around, which is like two words.
He does seem like that guy. He seems like the guy who's just always in your chat who knows heaps about stuff that can just tell you any answer about any race.
And not only that, but also, oh, you have questions about holding off oracles? Here, let me throw oracles at you for an hour. And he absolutely willing to help anybody. He's basically the main coach for Team All Inspiration in terms of practice games and going over replays and helping you out there. So it's worth noting Stark's been a baller for Team All Inspiration and really helpful. Unfortunately, as has kind of been the case during these games, I don't really know too much about Wugi. For all I know, Wugi, he could be the exact same as Stark. So I'm sure he's a baller in his own right.
We're getting some Reaper cheese out of Stark, channeling Canary.
Oh man,
I've played against Canary. I don't like it at all. It's
Canary
kind of destroyed me 2-0 with Reapers. So I wonder if Stark's been practicing that with Canary, as Reapers are very good on this map.
That is definitely probably true. Canary and Stark are kind of like boys on the team. They definitely hang out together a lot and practice their cheeses, and they're really good at it. So we're going to see exactly how these Reapers turn out here. And the thing is, though, same thing, well, not quite the same as, let's say with Minimum Rage. Stark has shown cheese in the past in the CTL, so Wugi may have scouted that out of him, but he also mixes in standard play, so going to get that SCV building the factory to delay that a little bit and hopefully get this Reaper out of there without taking too much damage. He's pulling all the SCVs off the line, or almost all of them.
He needs to get this factory up. This factory is the key to this. If Wugi can get factory in Hellions, then this cheese is kind of over. But if Stark can deny this factory as long as possible, he can get enough Reapers to kind of snowball this into a victory. It'll completely come down to this factory, I think.
Well, if Stark can get that, if he can get that bunker up, which he's trying to do here, and that'll help against the Hellions. And it looks like that is so many SCVs pulled off the line here, and he's killing many of them.
It's all well and good getting the factory, but if you don't have the income to support building Hellions, then it's not going to go well.
Two more Reapers on the way to follow this up. That SCV is going to have some trouble getting that bunker up. That's really important to get that bunker up. I don't think it's going to happen here. It gets picked off. And
3 Reapers now, so 2 Marines and a Hellion. I really like Wugi's position here. 4, actually. You need to get that Hellion healed up from the SCVs.
Oh, trying to micro his heart out is Stark. He's going to be able to push back that Hellion for now. He is getting it repaired, which is really smart, and a second one on the way out. Those other 2
lining up.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. I don't know if this... I lost another one there.
Yeah. Wugi still has a worker lead. He hasn't lost. He's still got a 2 worker lead, and he's building SCVs, I'm sure, yeah.
Yeah,
he's healing up this Hellion. Second Hellion's almost out now.
And I think that's about it.
Yeah, I think Wugi's held this. Well done. Stark might try and keep building Reapers for another kind of last-ditch attempt. But I think Wugi's got all the tools he needs to defend this now. He's in a good position, a very strong position.
Yeah, I mean, he's getting a starport up. He's continuing to build SCVs, where Stark is doing that. Actually, he hasn't built anything. Oh, wait, no, here we go. Yeah, SCV on its way out. It was the Orbital Command was building, I think, that stopped him from doing that. But trying to macro out of this, but it's going to be so hard.
He's not in the best position to macro out of this. And Reapers can get utility. If he can... I actually really like Wugi's building placement. I think he's going to force the Reapers into a bad spot. They try and take this head-on fight against Hellions, which is not going to work well.
No, a couple of them going down, and that's the thing. If he was able...
Chase now.
Yep. And he lost another Hellion going down over here, so he only has two left, and that's really like you can't lose Hellions with this type of opening. You have to be able to pick off a unit and escape. Pick off a unit and escape. The more Hellions you lose, that you're basically sealing your fate here.
More Reapers, you mean? I assume you're saying. Oh. Building a factory and a barracks back at home. I think we've lost.
Yeah, I'm
I
here.
think we lost. Oh, okay.
There might have been a little disconnection there for a second with Skype, but everything up and
Technical
running.
difficulties. Wugi has this medevac. He has 4 Hellions and some Marines, so you can go across the map now and do some economical damage, even though he's already ahead on SCVs.
Yeah, he's getting that scan off now. He sees the factory just finishing and the starport just going down. He knows.
Make him feel super confident, I think.
Yeah, exactly. He knows what's going on, and that's exactly when he's going to go ahead and move across. If he can pick up extra Reapers at the same time, that's just bonus. These Reapers are going to try to get something done here in the main of Wugi. Well, Wugi's army is out. The Viking lands.
The Viking.
Actually, oh, that
the
kiting by
Reapers.
that Reaper is pretty good.
So good.
I think we should be watching the damage that Wugi's about to do to Stark here, though. Those Reapers. Oh,
He needs to
man.
get those Hellions up in the main.
He's using
He's
the vision
definitely
for
out
now.
of Yeah.
Yeah, this actually is being held pretty nicely by Stark, to be honest.
Here come the Hellions, though. That's where the damage is going to be done.
Mhm.
He
Bunker
has
is
his
finished.
bunker. Yeah, but you can just move and kill the SCVs now. That's the problem.
Yeah. Yeah, a little bit unfortunate for Stark here, as Wugi definitely
Rough,
knew how to
okay.
react to this Reaper opening. The Reapers back in Wugi's base have been pushed away by that Viking, and
Yeah.
all the SCVs going down for Stark now. Those
Lots-
Hellions getting.
Lots of
monster
red
shots.
ones as well. Only a few more
Yeah.
shots and it's going to really snowball.
Oh yeah.
Well held by Wugi. He's got a massive lead now. Only 7 workers for Stark. Excuse me. Throat is dying. Wugi taking his command center, and really he can just sit back and defend. I think he's got a massive lead now. He can build any non-zero amount of units to win. I think it's a long way back for Stark. I don't think Stark will leave though because these games are super important, and he doesn't really want to give up.
Yeah,
Yes,
exactly. And there's nothing against going for this type of cheese play, especially like knowing Stark personally. I know he practices this opening quite a bit. As
Oh,
these
yeah.
Hellions are swooping in here, getting more SCV kills. But it was just more of a fact of Wugi just really knowing what to do to defend it, and microed his heart out and was able to survive until he got the Hellions. And that's all it really took. Is just when things actually looked kind of bad for him for a minute or two while
Yeah.
Stark was killing all these SCVs. But all you got to do is just be patient and get those Hellions out. And now he's got a tank sieged up outside of the main on Zelnaga Cavern's really obnoxious spot here. And Stark, I mean, what can you do?
Not much, unfortunately.
No.
Not much. He's getting cloak banshees to try and salvage something, but I mean, Wugi doesn't have any scans at the moment. He does have a Viking though. The banshee is out, so
Stark has to be really careful with that Banshee until
Yeah.
Cloak comes out.
there's 2 Vikings here. I would hope Wugi's just banking up scans. He's getting a Raven as well, so don't
Yeah.
think this banshee's going to bring him back. But I can't blame him for trying. Couple of idle SCVs there from the middle of nowhere from Wugi as well. It's kind of funny. There's 3 tanks here.
Yeah, and
might-
he's just going to siege up again.
Yeah.
Oh, he's going to.
Sacrificing this. Yeah.
Yeah, nice
I like
job
that.
there. I actually like that. He wasted the scan just on the Widow Mine, which maybe wasn't that technically effective of a play, but the Raven is on the way, so he won't need it soon enough.
Ravens up across. Oh, that's another tank.
Where's
Banshee
Raven?
gonna do some work. I don't think it can kill stuff fast enough though. Oh, there's another scan. Needs to focus that Banshee.
Oh, that
Micro
Banshee
set
goes
up.
down. That's
That
the
will be
GG.
GG. GG. Well held
Oh.
from Wugi. Well held. Very impressive. That was very dicey for a second there because